You've booked your trip to Thailand and now you're putting together your itinerary and you're wondering if markets should be on the list.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. We're going to go into the multiple markets that we visited and let you know whether you should or shouldn't and what to expect.
Oh, there are some that you should not.
Absolutely. And stay tuned to the end. We're going to cover the biggest and the best that we went to. Wow, jaw-dropping. So let's get into it. First on the list, since it's early morning, get up early, go to the flower market.
We made it to the flower market. We took a tuk-tuk. It's about 100 baht from Talentnoy, and then he zipped over here to the flower market. We're in the area. I don't know if there's a warehouse or there's just
but there's flowers
vendors
everywhere.
and yeah, I mean, everywhere we look, there's different flowers. So we'll get some shots for you.
It's so cool.
You got to go to the flower market. Now, what do you think?
Do you?
Yes.
No.
Matthew says yes. Lexi says now. There is a coffee shop across the street. Go check out our Bangkok coffee.
That coffee is totally worth it.
Video, right?
Yes.
No, there's all kinds of variety of flowers. The smell is awesome. There's so many that get there early. They're bringing bags of flowers. It was really cool.
Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. It's like a feast for the senses, babe. My wonderment. I love it. They do love their marigolds, I will say. There are marigolds everywhere. The smells are great and the variety.
They have people in there that are stitching together flowers and making arrangements and leis and all sorts of really decorative, really cool things, and it wasn't all orange. And
I'm saying, oh, I think this is a feast for the senses. She goes, I think my senses are dead. She's so funny. How could you not like this place?
Anyway, so here's what you do. It's on the way to other sites that you're gonna see that day, and it's early morning.
What was it on the way to?
Oh, it's on the way to Chinatown. It's all kinds of, Talentnoy. It's on the way to stuff. Yeah, Ongang, walking street, yeah. So, early morning, go hit the coffee shop, the flower coffee shop right across the street.
And then
That's
just
really
bypass the flower shop and just go straight to Talentnoy.
Dragon fruit! I love the dragon fruit! I got Lexi turned on to dragon fruit now. Every morning our hotel gives us dragon fruit, huh?
Are you so happy?
I love it, I love it. Thank you, my love. I would say the flower market is definitely a must-see. Get up early, it's near Chinatown. You can get your coffee and just go through the market. It smells great, it looks great. But you said you think your senses are dead.
That's because I enjoyed the floral cafe more than the flower market.
Well, at least we got a little floral in there. Good job, Lex.
There you go.
A happy ending.
Chinatown, any Chinatown, it seems like every city's got a Chinatown.
Super cool.
Is awesome. I don't care where you go in the world,
That's
it seems
true.
like a city's got a Chinatown.
We made it to Chinatown! Chinatown! So this is another market on the various markets at Bangkok that you want to check out.
It's the Chinatown Night Market.
And you got the hanging lanterns. I mean, it's really pretty. As you see from the video, I mean, they have multicolored lanterns.
And they have their own section on the map. So when you type in Chinatown, you actually have to select the one that says Night Market.
And they're super fun to go visit, right?
The food is amazing.
There's such variety and so on. So this market, there's all kinds of unique gifts and trinkets and toys and handmade items and clothing
And I would say
gifts and
You can even get a license plate from Bangkok.
okay, so two things.
Food.
Like, it's so cool to see at night because everything is all lit up and decorated. But then on the flip side of that is it's very crowded.
yes, at nighttime, very crowded. Loved it. If you love people and people watching and the hustle and bustle and all the neon and the lit up lanterns
I like people.
It's awesome.
I like people, but this was.
Yeah. So, and you can negotiate and barter and, it's just, if you like that, that's super fun.
If you have like crowd anxiety, don't go at night at all.
And there's interesting food there. Go watch our food video, Bangkok food, for sure, if you want more detail there.
Icon Siam is super cool. first of all, it's this huge mall. He's like, why are we going to a mall?
Fly halfway across the world for a mall.
I could go to a mall anywhere. And I was like, yes, but underneath the mall, in the basement, is a floating market.
So magical.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Floating market.
Yeah, it's floating. It's floating. There's water down there, and then the little shops. What do you call them? The little vendor stations are like in between all the water, which is super cool. Yeah. And it's air conditioned.
That's true. And Bangkok, it gets hot.
Yeah, and especially at the markets because there's so many people. This is like a huge advantage going to this air conditioned floating market.
That's right. She keeps saying floating because I'm like, it's not floating, babe. So lots of crafts and handmade items there. Now, I will tell you, you will pay a little bit more money at the mall, of course, than if you went to some of these other markets where you can barter. They didn't barter in the mall. I love the barter.
Well,
they didn't barter.
Did. Not really. Like they do at other markets.
Not really. Yeah, not like other markets.
Yes. But they had some beautiful, beautiful clothing there and beautiful trinkets. We got the kids some things to bring home from there. That was before we knew that there was a cheaper market.
That's right. And let's get into the cheaper, better, bigger, faster market, huh?
Okay,
let's get into this.
Best market in
Absolutely.
all of Bangkok.
You waited this long. Let them know what is the best market.
The best
biggest
market in Bangkok is
Chatuchak
Market.
We found it. We walked all the way here from I don't know where, but we are here at the Chatuchak Market.
This
Only
thing
open on
is
the weekends.
Huge. Weekend market, Saturday, Sunday.
I hope there's a map. I don't know. I also hope that there's a toilet.
Hey, just so you know, you can ride the metro and the SkyTrain right here. The MRT is right there. And let me show you where it comes out. You literally walk down the steps. That tower, that's the entrance to the Chatuchak. It's a big deal. We're gonna show you an experience. There are different stalls, different sections.
Okay, let's go get lost.
I'm sure you're gonna get like fresh meat, car parts, fruit, clothing, handmade shoes.
I need it all.
Everything.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, it was awesome. The variety of stuff. I mean, I was like a little kid in a candy store.
It's like, how many city blocks big?
I don't know. Big.
So many blocks big.
So this is what happens after a day at Chatuchak. You get pretty tired. It just sucks the life out of you. Right?
Yes.
And they had kind of it connected also with the building that was air conditioned, so you could go in there kind of like a little mall.
There was a little
right? But then all the outdoor vendors and like you get lost in the maze and almost like tunnels of just vendor, and it's all covered and like kind of like.
This is just like on the outskirts of the weekend market. Behind me, the building is the indoor mall portion. They don't really negotiate much in there. Behind me over here is actually the entrance to the weekend with all the different stalls and just like a maze of shops and goods and so on. So much fun. I could see why this is so popular. You could get lost in there.
Yes.
We actually lost each other for a little bit there.
Okay, so on that note, you need walkie-talkies.
We found another victim of the Chatuchak Market. Just can't handle all the stuff to see.
But yeah, so there's clothing, there's
coffee,
shoes, the's coffee, multiple coffee spots.
Lots of coffee, lots of clothes.
Food really good.
Lots of shoes.
Cheap.
Shoes galore.
It is a sea of rubber shoes. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
And art. They have a whole section.
Oh my gosh.
A whole area of all these artists.
Oh, that was really cool.
And beyond really cool. I mean, I could have spent, I don't know, half a day just getting into all these different things because they're so unique. There was one where it was all like different pieces of metal, like scrap metal and bolts and different things, and they put them together into like an octopus or a fish or shark.
Yeah, like characters.
It was so cool. I'm like, wow.
I'm like, we are not bringing that home.
Awesome. I'm like, how do I get one up? So there's that. There's, you know, painting, obviously. There's a guy painting shoes, like literally custom painting your Vans for you and all that.
Nikes, yeah.
And then you, in the evening, after all your shopping and eating and drinking and bartering and all that and sweating and dusty, get a massage. Get a massage.
We haven't even talked about the massages.
And if you do 2 for 1 and you barter, you can negotiate. There's massage stations all throughout there.
OnlyFans. No OnlyFans.
You're so funny. This is for my OnlyFans.
Okay, 30-minute massage, and it was like $7 or something. I mean, it was super cheap.
When you do a 2 for 1, you can negotiate, and they're not the only massage vendor in the whole place. So you go, hey, around the corner, they were, you know, blah, blah, blah.
And their massages are not like American massages.
Those are the markets, okay? Now, I will tell you, Chatuchak is quite close to Lumpini Park. So you could kind of spend your day shopping and doing Chatuchak and getting good food and drinks and all that. And then just not too far away is Lumpini Park, and you could watch the sunset.
Is that close?
It's not far, yeah. Yeah. So there you go. There's the markets in Bangkok. There's many of them. We couldn't visit all of them, but these are some that you should definitely fit into your itinerary. They're near places that you could kind of do a twofer, like I was saying, Lumpini Park, Icon Siam. There's multiple things you could do there. So hopefully this is really helpful for you. We really enjoyed going to them, and it is quite an experience in regards to the shopping and just the being there and the doing and the people watching and just the whole vibe.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Don't miss it.
Okay, one thing that I will say.
Bonus.
Do Chatuchak Market before you do any of the other markets so you can get all your shopping for your family done first, because it's the cheapest place, and I didn't do it until the end, and it was a huge mistake.
Yeah,
so.
we had bought stuff elsewhere, and then we saw it at Chatuchak, and it was like a third or half the cost,
it was
or
so
you
much
could
cheaper.
negotiate it down. I'm like, okay.
So go there first.
So there you go. There's your tip. Go to Chatuchak first and foremost. Knock out all your shopping, then go check out the other ones.
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.